by helping us with our goal, which is...
Oh, did you just drop? Oh my god.
Bored? Oh. She must be hella bored. Yeah.
Like how you like it. We're still fighting. Yeah. The other one's
Oh, hang on, Paul.
He's holding his wing. You like look and he's gonna do it right. Any of you jump to this wing.
Damn. Oh my goodness. That's the daddy?
I'm bored.
Is it go? Look, they're like talking to each other.
They eat carrots.
I wanna feed it, but you can't. The people could
No? Okay. I get it.
Look at his face. Look at that one, babe. Perfect.
Look at him go. He's just hanging around.
We're in the lemur walk.
Buddy, it might be inside there. No, but that looks like this.
They definitely don't like to be cuddled. They look cute.
We're gonna.
You got a sharp beak too.
No, I'm not gonna.
You don't look up like you're gonna save me.
I know. He's like, he's gonna get me out of here.
But it's nice when they are because they have a little tiny size babies, which is pretty amazing. So I'm just gonna go slowly. I know the tree's gonna be blocking the baby rhinos, but we do have some cheetahs over on the right hand side if you want to try to spot the cheetahs out. They are gonna be lounging underneath the tree, hanging out in the shade, trying to stay cool. These are South African cheetahs. I have pet cats. I'm sure most of you guys have cats as well. They sleep a lot, right? They're pretty lazy. They move around most of the day. Cheetahs are not lazy. They are incredible animals. They are the fastest land mammals. So they can reach speeds up to 70 miles per hour, which is pretty incredible. So when they don't have to use that speed, use that energy, they're going to be resting. They're going to be saving it up for when they really need it. The more rhinos are a lot closer, coming up over on the right. Oh, there's some hanging out in the mud area there. That's how rhinos stay cool. They're large animals. It's hard for them to stay cool. So you'll see them wallowing in the mud. So they're going to roll around in it, splatter all over themselves. Just like we splather sunscreen all over ourselves, right, to protect our skin. That's what they're going to do to protect their sensitive skin, and also help keep them a little bit cooler as well. So we should have 6 female southern white rhinos out here at the Rhino Rescue. And they have these really great immune systems that helps them, prevents them from getting sick from eating some of this rotting meat. They also don't know when they're going to stumble upon another carcass, so they can eat a lot in one sitting. They can eat up to 3 pounds, so that way they can save that food, store it, and they can survive on it. So they're trying to stay cool. Those are going to be some sable antelope. Males and females are both going to have a pair of horns, but males tend to be a little bit larger, a little bit darker. So you can see some of the darker brown, almost black ones are going to be some of our males. When the males and the females, they look very similar, they look the same, it's hard to tell them apart when they both have horns. That actually tells us the grass is native to Africa. It's called kukui grass. We mix it up with some Bermuda grass. So you'll see them doing this throughout the day, grazing out there, which is really great to be able to have that, or be able to see them exhibiting that same behavior they would do out in the wild. So you'll see a lot of the antelope. You'll see our giraffes. Those are going to be Maasai giraffes. But you're also going to be able to see a couple of rhinos as well. So let me keep moving forward because they're kind of behind the structure here. But we have Chuck, who's hanging out down below. He's another southern white rhino, so same species that we saw over in East and also at the Rhino Rescue Center. We do have a baby giraffe over on the left in this boma here. So these secluded areas, those are called bomas. And we're giving mom and baby some bonding time, but when we ship animals out or they're coming from a zoo, they do have to be quarantined for a certain amount of time. We'll stick them in these bomas. So you'll see too, it gets very hot during the summer months out here. So we can stop here for a little bit. You got a great view of the Somali wild asses over on the right hand side. So they look a little bit like donkeys. Notice the bottom of their legs though. They have these really cool zebra stripes on their legs. That's called their follow me mark. So when they're grazing, like they're doing so now, they want to try to stay together as best as they can. Safety in numbers for a lot of these animals. So when they're grazing, they kind of lose sight of what they're doing. They can just quickly look up, look out in front of them, look out for those stripes. They can keep kind of following each other, keep eating. There's also a couple of Barbary sheep hanging out just behind the Somali wild asses. They have these long shaggy beards, really orange, and the white ones have really cool horns that kind of curve back. So they also have that white color to be able to reflect light. It does get a little bit chilly though in the night, especially, so they have that darker patch towards their neck to be able to draw in the sunlight, keeps them a little bit warmer. If you look up towards the trees on the hillside, you might be able to see a couple of deer out there. Those are part of our collection. They're actually the only deer species native to Africa. They're called Barbary red deer. So we've mostly seen antelope. A lot of people do confuse them. They do look pretty similar. But one of the most noticeable differences is going to be the horns that an antelope has. So we've seen a lot of really cool horns. They branch out just into one point. They all come in different shapes.
Truth is, girl, the way you cook a steak remind me of them strips and roof crisps.